is to go turn off the AC unit in the bedroom and to try and clean up this mess because once again there is fluff all over the place and dog food all over the place. Get out of the fucking way, dog. You're killing me.
Armed with this new info, Simmons approaches Billy, hoping to get at the whole truth.
There's one more thing I need to know. I need to know about that buck you killed this year. Buck? Yeah. I didn't kill any buck this year.
Kids, you need to move. All over the floor. Welcome to the circus. I am not in the mood to be nice. For the most part. Oh! You kids have made a huge mess everywhere again. Move. Life. I swear to God.
There's one more thing I need to know. I need to know about that buck you killed this year. Buck? Yeah. I didn't kill any.
I am not a fan of most electronics anymore. I'm just not a fan. Like, we just bought this cell phone that I'm using for streaming, right? And it's already having trouble with the charging cord. I mean, now we're at 53, but it has been giving us such problems. And I wanted to do a little bit of vacuuming while the phone's charging, get you guys to come in a little bit, make yourselves at home, so to speak, while we start this process. Try and tidy up the place the best I can. Dogs, I really wish you had the intelligence of children. I would teach you to put your own toys away. Why is there a wet patch on the floor right there? Kids, everybody, just shh. Off you go. Alright, here we go. We're primarily doing this. Should I make coffee? No, not this late in the evening. Greetings from Germany and a good morning. It's good afternoon here. I'm about ready to run the vacuum, at least in this area. I got to let the phone charge because despite the fact that it is a brand new device, the charging port has decided to start having issues. And I tell you, it's the charging port because of the plastic that's right there. It's shoving the piece in the wrong direction. I tried. I just want to get one of those kinds where you stick your phone on there and it charges it up. That's what I want. No, it's not.
I won't give you a discount on one.
Don't drink coffee this late. You're not gonna sleep very well. Now, here we go, folks. Great. Now, if it can just vacuum my insanity up, or even my sanity at this point. This vacuum's like 10 years old. Woo! That will have to do. It's not great, but we'll live with it. Fun stuff. Fake. Thought you was grinding coffee. Yeah. Yeah. So let's get into it, shall we? We have our usual boyos. Our male tarantulas that are trying to get out. Let's see here. 48%, I'll live with it. Maybe I just need to have my phone sitting upright. I don't know. Well, that's not what's on the floor. Now, what's on the floor, as you can see over there, is bits and pieces of toys that I did not want to get the dogs in the first place. Look at this. Yeah, back off. Come on, phone. You're not exactly in my good graces right now, phone. If you could just, I don't know, actually zoom in on the creature, that would be great. So this is our cantankerous Brazilian blue violet tarantula. It is a smaller terrestrial species that we keep. It consistently has done its utmost to dirty its water. Luckily, most of what it does is dirt, like literally dirtying its water. Pretty much have to go and clean this out every single night. Tonight we are going to be dumbbell curling to the best of our ability with what we've got. Going for 45 pounds. Hopefully at least one set is going to be 11 times. That is ultimately the goal. Enter the sting zone. Fuck no, not with our animals. Coyote Peterson is like the what not to do person. Does Coyote Peterson go and stick his hand into a cage with a tarantula? Yes. Don't do it. Does he grab a wasp or a hornet and jab a stinger into his arm? Of course. If he jumped off a bridge, would you do that too? You crazy kids. That should be enough for now. Now, we don't want to overwater these cages, and the plastic does help retain a lot of the humidity. So, we're going to give it a look. Now, this one's water dish does have some dirt in it, but it's not nearly as bad. First, let's go and look in there, see where he is at. Shout out to my Lord Jesus Christ. I thought that'd be Yeshua, but okay. If you want to go with the second version of the second coming. Sorry, we don't hand out fruit. Lighter with no. I'm not going to go lighter. Listen, if you can curl it 10 times, you don't need to go lighter. You don't need to go lighter. Why would you want to go lighter? Just get to the point where you can curl that more times. Look at this kiddo. This is our other male Brazilian blue violet. This one actually goes and behaves himself Brazilian blue violet. They are a smaller terrestrial tarantula out of South America. They're both males, which means they both strive to get out to find a female. Now, we do have female tarantulas from South America, potentially from the same general area that they're from. But we're not going to try to hook them up because a lot of the New World species tarantulas have a tendency of producing quite a few offspring. And when I tell you that this house is not prepared for that mess, I mean it. And yes, I only did snap with one hand because apparently this side of my brain is more fuckered up than this side of my brain. More technically, I think it's this side of my brain is more fuckered up than that side because the opposite side of your brain runs the opposite side of your body. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get to lifting weights. Now, we got this big boy right here. One, two, I swear to God, if anyone tells me that this does not look ergonomic, I will tell you right away that I am not going to even try to look up that word because this is what we have to work with for right now, folks. It's just this awkward weight. Or jail time, yo. Change your position to gravity and put more resistance tension while muscle on the most stretched. The fuck are you talking about? I'm just gonna lift weights, guy. Just gonna lift weights. Half of that shit you said right there does not make sense to me. And I bet you gotta teach people in person how to do that. Alright. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Get a Caprice, son. I'm not gonna name a car. 1, 2. That's actually kind of how I would start my own lawnmower because the string was shorter than it should be for reasons. You can't pull it all the way back. All right.
The bear study is only interested in tracking females and cubs, so they won't be putting a collar on this bear. But the biological
Now this is the least interesting cage that you're gonna see. This cage belongs to our Harpic deer pulchripes. This creature does not come out yet, especially on lives. You look closely, he's actually got the entrance webbed off, which is weird because he should not be pre-molt yet. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Well, we did go and replace the lawnmower string, so now she works properly. So we really can give her all she's got. Notice the water dish, even with an arid species tarantula like this, you want to have a water dish. It is wildly important. There we go. Hey, just a local. Not trying to be freaky right now. Well, yeah, I think you got most of that out of your system the last time you came through, right? Right. God help us all. You got the water over there? Oh my God. Are you okay? Alright, folks, I'll be right back. I gotta go fill it up. Got my eye on you.
One way or another, you gotta be just right. But a routine littering summons takes a scary turn. No sign of mother. Baby wildlife are fragile, and these raccoons have been without a mother for over 2 days. Parker needs to get them to a rehabilitator if they're going to have any chance of surviving.
I can't speak raccoon, but I can tell you they're probably hungry and they're looking for their mom right now. We have not seen her in probably 48 hours. Have you seen her in the past, though? She's always never gone. Okay.
Parker needs to act fast.
I tell you what. At least I can't fuck up the push-ups anymore.
Yes, it's fine, my dad.
Holy shit, she is!
Parker's first call is to the
Oh my God.
one of the few places in Maine that specializes in raccoon rehabilitation.
Not trying to be freaky right now. I'll do 10 push-ups if I say something freaky every time I come on one of these streams. Well, Acid, you should have popped in yesterday. Just a local was,
Almost got timed out.
and he was talking about you. So watch out for jailbait here.
I gotta make a quick stop. One of the raccoons, baby raccoons, is out of the box. Well, not any earlier.
It's a jailbreak. Every raccoon for himself.
Come on now.
I guess you'd call this distracted driving.
Now, it looks like we are going to get a chance to view Ducky, our green bottle blue. Local, what the hell, man? No, Jason, wait till tomorrow morning. It's what you're supposed to do when it comes to coffee. Now, good news, folks. Not that you might be interested in the first shirts that I'm coming out with, but I am working closely with somebody, my wife's mother, who has the means to produce custom shirts. Now, whether or not you were actually interested in buying some, I'm going to be coming up with some slogans to run by everybody a little bit later. I was thinking some of it could be like possibly a tarantula with its fangs bared, and captioned underneath it, it says "Life Bites." I think that was a good one. Another one would be a shirt that has ball pythons on it that says "Check out my balls." I thought that would be clever. Not kid friendly, just a local, and Dana, looking at you. You you become a recurring character.
Old man Winter
Oh, you have a spider. I do.
is still on the ground.
Here, while I'm watering her. Oh, the snakes are great. None of them have their heads poking out right now. This is Charlotte. Charlotte is our white-knee tarantula. It is a terrestrial little critter from the rainforests of South America. I think I'll pass, Muhammad. That life bites goes hard, right? She is incredibly docile. At least she has been thus far.
Neighboring states have seen an alarming decline of moose due to disease and parasites.
Wow, I can't believe she let me do that.
Fish and wildlife biologists launched
That must be one hell of a good sleep. Now, she does bite. I'm surprised. Kiddo, are you...
to attract moose.
God, I know I'm going to regret this.
In winter, moose feed on hardwood. You can see on
Okay, there you go. Just got to give her a nudge. Sorry to wake you up, girl. I just wanted to make sure that you were responsive. See, a lot of people say that you need to have stuff that they can interact with in their cages, when in reality, they just want to sleep and eat. They want to digest and be left alone. If you keep their cages in a dark place that kind of mimics their natural habitat underground, they won't even use the burrows that you make for them because they're already there. Light bite, get it right.
once moose begin
Is he real? That's it. I'm done. I'm ready to go to Israel.
to capture
Oh my God, the Muslim is going to freak out.
south is now
Not Israel, no.
Morton Ethan bought lines of a nuisance moose in town.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, she is really slowing down, which means hopefully we will get a molt. We'll go and put the cage clamps on, which are wildly important. I'm gonna eat an Israeli flag. No, really, I'm going to Israel. Be careful. She's kind of sweet. Like, she didn't try to murder me right there, kind of sweet. For her, that is very sweet. Most tarantulas will throw their urticating hairs, maybe try to nip at you. She simply kind of turned around and went, get the f- away. Okay, court of public opinion. They can be violent. Her younger self was a see you next Tuesday. But right there, as I have video proof, she was not highly reactive. So, the evidence is in the contrary this time. Or the evidence is to the contrary this time. Someone's driving a Citroen funky French car. You mean French? Please don't blow on me, sir. You talking about when I went and blew the bug off of the freaking phone? Did that make you feel not quite right? Kind of like somebody getting too awfully close to the camera. My bad. All right. Now. Oh. Okay. Jason, stop. I think you can talk to my friend who has the same profile as me. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's see how many lifters we can actually get in this. Somebody told me how to do it right, but I don't speak professional lifter. Do we understand? Have we come to a consensus? You have a dog like a freaking dog.
Oh, it
Yeah.
reminds me, when you feed the dogs, give Wolf a scoop of
I'm
food.
afraid of local. Call GHE Wentworth 877 cash now. One.
But Wolf started chowing down on all of his food. Surprised Duchess let him hear it.
The man who may have shot the new police.
I just want to talk to him. Okay. I just want to ask him about the movie.
The wardens want to know what he was doing.
So the day before yesterday,
10.
when you came up with the hand, you pulled down to protect yourself.
Good thing Shul is not here. I can't remember who Shul is. I remember the name, but I can't remember what his demeanor is like. You're under arrest for working out indoors. What the fuck?
McKenna isn't buying the man's story.
Alright, here we go.
People around here.
One,
When you came up with the handgun,
2,
you said you were going to flash one. Down there, up here with your
Continue to question the possible
alright.
back in the mountains.
Woohoo!
Teams headed to
I think some of your viewers are on something.
Oh, they probably are. It is YouTube. What are you on and why didn't you share? No, I'm joking. Oh.
daylight fading and temperatures in the mountains dropping below zero. The wardens need to act fast.
It's dangerous. If you got contact there, it's not a fun place to spend the night. You gotta worry about frostbite, hypothermia, death.
Oh, wow. So if we get in on this as quickly as I'm hoping,
That's so we can see her.
just one fucking second.
As the rescue team
Whoop. Look at her. Oh, nay, nay. Oh, nay, nay. You're not getting out. We caught her while she was laying down some webbing. Look at this. Thank you, Acid. Where do you think you're going? Pretty much. See, I never hate women in general. It was always, I hate certain women. Which is totally fair, because I dated certain women. Child, was it your intention to try to do an escape? All right. Have a good night, Jason.
Don't yell at too many people tomorrow.
Look at the size of her. Actually, you know what? Look at the size of her. This is our Lasiodora parabana, and those are her fangs. Look at that. Not sure why.
But I think the fangs just look so cool.
They do. And what is that? Is that an Alakazam yellow Brazilian? No, it's a standard Lasiodora parabana or salmon pink bird eating tarantula. Thanks a lot for making me spill my juice. Give it some pizza.
Well, you should have had the lid on it then for your sippy cup.
There we go. I need another drink of water. Now her cage is good and misted. Oh wait, the word I was looking for was misogynistic. I have no word to describe it. Oh wait, the word I was looking... I thought misogynistic was a brand of derogatory term used for men who still had that 60s and 70s belief about women. You're not getting out, child. Okay, yeah, it's not fair when blowing on the... that sounds wrong. Blowing on the tarantula no longer scares her. That's how you're typically supposed to get them to get off of the lid. Child. I might just try and dig her a den again to see if maybe that's what she needs. Yes, because tarantulas have a fight or flight response when it comes to things like something exhaling on them or something moving past them. So typically speaking, if you want to get your tarantula to move from one spot to another, you blow on it. However, when you have a tarantula like little bitch here, who is apparently not afraid to die, blowing on her just makes her want out more. I don't know. Dislike or distrust of women. But what is it called? Is it misogynistic? When a woman has the same distrust in men? Because there really is, generally speaking, when it comes to terms like this, a tit and tat. A tit for tat. A rhetoric that responds likewise. I can't drink anymore, if that answers your question. Not because my liver's failing, although I did start to get psoriasis in my later years of drinking, but no, because I am an asshole when I drink. Nobody likes a drunk asshole. Nobody. Son. Alright, so let's see here. Misandrist. So I was adjacent to the proper term. Just off by a few syllables. Alright. Now, to be honest, to have a distrust in the opposite sex given today's dating scene should be completely and utterly understandable, in my opinion. Because the more I look, as an outsider looking into the dating scene out there, the crazier it seems to be. Yeah. You can say something. Go ahead. I'd like to say this is a safe space, but if it's goofy enough, you will get roasted. I got to remind myself that it takes a while for people to respond. Oh, and by the way, I walked 10.5 miles today. Woo! And they told me to take it easy. Hey, oh my God, how do I... The second name in there is familiar to me because I know somebody that has that name on Facebook. But don't ask me to try to pronounce it or enunciate. That's not going to happen. Watching you from outside in a ghillie suit. Please don't miss. I only ask one favor if somebody's going to kill me. Make it count. I don't want to be a vegetable. Or a quadriplegic. Ta-da! How old are you? Too fucking old. I'm in my lower 30s. There you go. Whoa. Okay, go for it, James. I swear to God, if this involves basements and chains, you can leave now. All right. My cousin, Kate, bring back the basements and chains, please. What in the fucking Alabama bullshit? This is what he said. My cousin cheated on me with her brother and got pregnated. What should I do? Date out of the fucking gene pool, my guy. Your family's already likely got enough of that. Go marry yourself a nice foreign woman. That way your gene pools cannot cross. And you have yourself a set of normal kids. Okay. How about that passport bro shit? My friend's girlfriend was cheating on my friend. Yeah, no, that will happen. She's for the streets for sure. I think I saw you on Maury. I wish I was that famous. I like some apples.
Ooh, my favorite are the pink.
No, not even cousins. Not even once. What in the southern bullshit? Holy crap.
Do I want to know?
Yeah, these guys are looking for dating advice in their gene pools. No. Okay. I'm so glad I never let the intrusive thoughts win. Grapples. It's Eminem. I wish it was the actual Eminem.
Really? You have food in your dish and you still went after Oliver's
Oh,
dish?
Wolf, get in your kennel. Go finish your food.
He ate half a bowl of Oliver's food and I didn't realize he had food in there.
All right, guys.
Cat feed everybody else.
No, I'm going to go and show off our precious little girl.
Oh. I'm not going bowling on Thursday.
You're not?
No.
She's actually the right direction to do this and not freak her out. Look at that.
Charging your watch vault right there?
Hey, Eminem, how do you feel about tarantulas?
He wants to make like Houdini and make him disappear.
Look at this.
No, Wolf.
Right to that spot. With less than an hour of daylight left, the rescue team splits up.
God, why is my hand shaking?
What?
I said, God, why is my hand shaking?
That is not what I heard.
To spend the night.
I heard, why is my wife a bitch?
What the fuck?
Right?
And my dumbass thought it was. I believe it's down to 8 tarantulas now. Yeah, because we had 10, then 2 males died. 9 because of the new one.
Count.
Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9. 9 tarantulas. You thought that was a mango? That mango has teeth. God, now I'm just thinking about that movie. You guys seen Teeth? You want to be traumatized? Go see that. Teeth. It's about
It's about teeth down under.
a JJ that has teeth.
How did the 2 male spiders die?
Old age.
Do you have any dogs or cats?
Oh, yeah.
He probably won't bed.
Oh.
Somebody else can see this movie.
This is Oliver. This is his version of a cone of shame. Hi, baby boy. Hi.
Thursday, I am going to. He's gonna go without the collar.
This is Wolf. Hi, Wolfie.
These guys ended up lost in the back country.
Can you explain as best you can exactly where you went over
It's a good puppy.
They had gone.
She's in her kennel.
And that's Monkey, the kitty cat. You!
What about the
You don't want pets?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, no! Ah! I just made a critical error! Ah! Ow! Ah! Ah! Back off! Back off! Oh, she scratched me down my neck so good. That was a mistake. Mistake. Oh. Aha. I'm glad she didn't draw blood, but she might as well with how bad that hurt.
So you're gonna go get a good better view of that just now that she's not.
Oh my god. Whose message did you delete?
I hope no children live there, bitch.
Yeah, well, be better off for children living here than with you, you catastrophe. Anywho, back to the weightlifting. It's usually the people that say shit like that wind up traumatizing their kids to the point where they don't talk to them anymore once they move out.
Well, be careful.
Well done, showing your true colors. I'm so proud of you. Did somebody shit?
Get him on.
Okay, one of you is not right. I'm just saying that right now because that fart smelled like a shit.
We heard you the first 5 times, Wolf.
I have a feeling Local was just goofing around yesterday. Because you weren't here, he would have never have said that if you were. He did say some weird shit about yesterday, right?
I don't remember all of it, but yeah, I remember being.
Probably not. By the way, Acid, it is good having you back. All right.
Yeah, we missed ya.
1. Oh my god. What's up? Ooh. Oh, I can feel that on the back of my neck.
Taco Bell lobby is closed and the drive-thru is almost to McDonald's.
Are you serious?
4 minutes ago, somebody posted.
Hey.
Taco Bell isn't that good, people.
All right, honey, I'm going to show this to the camera. Hopefully it comes up.
No.
Is there a line behind my ear?
Slightly, yeah.
That's how we're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, I just get more now.
Oh, come on.
Certainly not happy his companion let a woman into the house.
He was being a 15-year-old, and at least it wasn't too bad. And I told him to stop, and he did. And just a local? Do I need to go and, like, record the actual conversation pieces that are had on my... Because I think I could screenshot some of it. Then be honest. And don't try to make me look like a liar. Fess up, dude. I like having you around.
Like I think acid a little bit more.
Well, yeah, but that's because Acid did not hide the fact that she was underage.
After voting to, did he vote to?
Yeah, after voting to kick kids. My buddy, my dude, my pal. You are one.
They were annoying.
Yeah, get swole. What? Should I get my head down and go, let's go, brother? Where's the water? Oliver!
He's like, Daddy!
Oliver!
He wants to get Daddy to pet him. Daddy, attention!
Okay. Now, before we proceed, what time is it, honey?
9:03.
We got a little bit of time. Let's feed the dog, shall we?
Don't worry, Mommy. Hey, no. We cleaned my face for that.
It would be wrecked and damned.
Remember I told you what they both did to me earlier?
Yeah?
It happened again.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is going on with that train out there? We are giving them wet food, right?
Yep.
And I take it you used up the last of that last wet food?
Yep.
Oh, Duchess!
What?
She didn't eat all of her food. Fucking
Did I not
dumbass.
mash it good enough?
Apparently not. She also might have a daddy does it best complex.
Oh, what?
Daddy does it best. Kind of like I want daddy to do it. Swear to God, none of you better start calling me that. Alright, where's the canned food? Oh, there it is.
Next stop for the maple sap is the sugar house, where it is boiled down. Roughly 40 gallons of sap.
I'll work out soon. You know what I found out the other day? You know what's truly heartbreaking? With all the exercises that I'm doing and the weight that I've lost, Guess what's the one thing that I cannot do yet? I can't do a pull-up. I can't do a pull-up. I went out to try and do a pull-up. I can't do a pull-up. I went and found our local pull-up bar that we have in our park.
Aw.
What?
Well, not kids.
He wants some. Listen, his poo's smell enough. He doesn't need any help. I'm trying to get... You're 15. Actually, that is a very wise way to look at it. Start looking at getting your life together now so you don't have to deal with it as an adult and it comes easier to you. I suggest you look into business and investing and you start asking around to see how you get started in that. And possibly trade school while you're at it. You don't need to do something that's too difficult on your brain. You just need to get into something that'll give you an edge as an adult. Also, working out and maintaining your physical strength is a big deal. I didn't think it would be. There you go, Duchess. But it is. Wolf, get your face away from that. You eat your own food. Can do pull-ups, but not push-ups. Well, you know what? At least you're working on a muscle group that you're going to need later. It's not like the math in school where they tell you you're going to need it later. No. And as a matter of fact, when you think about it, being able to do a pull-up is more likely to save your life than being able to do a push-up. Because if you fall off of somewhere high and you got to pull yourself back up, you will have the muscle strength to do so. And if you want to get into push-ups, well, you can always start out small and work your way up.
All this I've been bleeding. You're going slow, Dad.
All right, there you go.
No, no, no.
All right, here we go. How's that? Both puppy dogs.
Poor Wolf.
Wolf, you have food. You're not going to go and get any more food until you eat your food because guess what? You ate my dog's food before you ate your food, and it's the same fucking food. Here, puppies. See if I can get you a better view. The puppies. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Oops.
Choose Wolf again.
Hold on. Wolf is that little shit right there. That's Wolf. And right now, he wants to eat Duchess's food. Or Olive's. Get in there, eat your own food. Eat your food. Don't you walk away from me. Why am I going to give you my address and email? Not onto the uh-huh. That's like how you get kidnapped 101.
Wolf is a food boy?
No, Wolf has food. He's just not eating his food.
We
All right.
live in Oregon.
Yeah, don't give out all the information.
All I said was live.
We live in Oregon. That's all you need to know. This is our fuzzy butt, legs, the Theraphosa popsis. Look at that. Don't live at the dog pound. We have 3 dogs, man. Grow up. Now, if you said we live at the zoo, that would be more appropriate because we have more tarantulas than our local zoo does. So, suck it.
I still don't know why
Could be
he's
pain.
exactly 8 o'clock.
There she is.
It's Duchess. Wrong way, Jesus. It's Wolfie. What's that smell?
What smell? What smell?
Okay, it's gone. I thought I smelled a campfire. Dang you. Leave your brain working on the very day smell.
This is not, well, this technically is an animal shelter. It is the den of the Theraphosa popsis. However, if you want to be rude, you could get timed out. We could make that happen for you, honey. Would you like to do that?
There's still the issue that she hunted on a Sunday.
I think we'll warn it pretty well.
Is it back?
Being wildlife, they got harm there, and I don't think she'll make another mistake like this.
Well, there was a fire in town. Hmm.
Daughter, the people over there have a fire.
2 dogs and 3 cats. I'm getting another cat soon. Yes, we preserve them in resin. This one is our first. This is Larry. Our second was,
Over here.
it's over there. He's Bogard.
Specialist Wes Livingston releases the colic cat.
Now, when taking care of this critter, it's not that difficult. You got to keep the humidity up, make sure he's got water, keep the temperature at 77 degrees, 75 to 77. Can go up into the 80s, can dip into the lower 70s, but you don't want to keep it there because you can stress animals out. Yeah, no, Good Times is being kind of a douchebag. Well,
Yeah, I see it.
yeah, that's why I mentioned it, honey.
Oh, sorry. I did it.
All right. Ooh, that must feel great. No, not you, just the local. Although all things are being recorded now for future. No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
I timed them out for 24 hours.
Good. Excellent. Now.
60 moves rate. The state researchers
2 jelly. You have jellyfish? You have jellyfish.
I wonder if that smells the train.
It could have driven through downtown Portland.
Could be a little bit burnt. I don't smell it outside. My nose is 65 with me again.
Well, we'll keep an eye on it. First of all, Fluffy Faye is apparently a woman, if I'm not mistaken, which I might be, but I doubt it. Apparently has a jellyfish. What? 2 jellyfish. So that's cool as fuck. What do you feed them? Sea monkeys? Do you like
Sorry, he is real.
what?
He is real late.
I'm a girl.
About that.
Called it because sometimes I pay attention. Shocking, I know. That's not usually in my MO. They eat other small fish.
Oi, he is real said, did you hear my 2 guinea pigs and a baby squirrel died in 22?
Aww. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We had a breeder colony of rats, the majority of which we were currently treating like pets because, well, our snakes were not eating that much, and
the nephew was trapped
we really, really love some of those rats. Well, we had to go and refresh the colony's genes.
Dopey and Big Daddies.
Yeah, it's Dopey and Big Daddy. One of the other rats died because it got too hot, which was really, really, really sad. That's when we decided that we were going to go and force an AC unit into the trailer. And oh boy, did it work. Because that AC unit is meant to cool off like the house, and we stuck it in the trailer, and it was blowing out like 30 or 40 mile per hour winds out one of the windows. Yeah, we went and got a rat to replenish the genetic stock, and a week went by. I believe it was a week, and I went to go and check on them, and the rat that we had bought was deathly ill. It was absolutely, it was distemper. It looked like a zombie. Both of its eyes were just gray. It hadn't eaten. It was making noises that I'll never forget. We had to put down our entire colony. And when I went to go and confront the person who we bought the rat from, the rat that had distemper, he promptly shut down the pet shop that he had. He just shut it down. Because apparently that was the last straw for him. He didn't even try to fix what he'd done, how he fucked everything up. So we just put everything down, and we walked away. And have not bred rats since. So I look like a man from the 90s.
We were born in the 90s.
I mean, technically, if you want to be real about it, I originated from the 90s. I don't know how to take the fact that I look like I came out of the 90s. Ta-da! Okay, now there is one tarantula that we're going to drop food into their cage, and that is going to happen after we're done dealing with the scorpion, who I just about forgot about. I know. Terrible. How could I? I think we're going to have to clean out this one's cage again. And since she's not so prone on digging, we'll just give her like an inch and a half to 2 inches of dirt. When I put a period down, the first thing that appears is if feminine for me. No, not the 90s. It's from someone send help. All right, here we go. Who's ready for?
Thank you, Acid.
Look at that. This is Needles, the Asian forest scorpion. She tends to be... What do you mean, why would somebody be scared? Because if they touch your leg or your skin, you have to pee on yourself to get it to stop hurting, which I actually think is a wives' tale.
That's why I said so. Not the scorpion again?
Look at that baby. That's the homie. Yeah, it is.
Excuse me, that's not Pinky.
Now, care for these guys is kind of similar to that of the tarantula, or the majority of the tarantula that we have. The scorpion here needs to have a humid environment, though not too humid. Needs to have food given to it every 2 weeks, because their metabolism is, in fact, slower than the tarantulas. And it needs to have an ample water supply. Hey. Great, somebody's popping off fireworks.
Also was a firework.
It was. It crackled. Oh, she's got to be lonely, though. I mean, we could technically go and try to find her a cage mate because they can live in a colony, but I don't think that's necessary. I think she does fine on her own. Do you have any other critters? Well, we're coming up on the ass end of this live. So the answer is yes, but first, you guys are going to have to get through what really drives people away. And what really drives people away are the roaches. Nobody likes the roaches. Everybody hates the roaches because they look gross and their cage is dirty, despite the fact that that's how they live.
Even though we first got her, we thought she was.
I mean, she could be a he. No babies were ever had. She just got fat. And there's the centipede that still hasn't come out yet. One. I do not hate roaches. Well, that's good to hear. Because we sure as shit have plenty of them. And we gotta give one, or at least put one, in with our baby girl. So, let's find. So. Do you want to know how I know that I can't ride on amusement park rides anymore? Because when I went like this and I spun around, I got dizzy. So, that rules out any potential of the amusement parks in the future.
We still have the dropping one, so
Oh, God. I hate Alright. Let's get up over here. I really hope she's hungry. Shit. Excuse me while I do this. Get your paw off of me. Oh, she kicked out her kitty hairs. Hi, girly. Yeah, she is.
You know, I told you the issue Jason had with the lab work.
Look at that.
The drug test.
Yeah.
They found out they were able to pay a little extra money and get them to actually come out to their house and give them the test.
Huh.
So they don't be on time.
There we go. All right. So she was clearly not going to eat right then, but that's all right.
Cats are sassy, especially when you have two girl cats.
You have a Goliath bird-eating spider? Guess what? We have its cousin. The Goliath bird eater is the.
Little Bee a Goliath?
No, Little Bee is a Lacidor parabana or a salmon pink bird eating tarantula. What we have is the Theraphosa apophysis. So, without further ado,
Bitches!
I'll show you mine. By the way, guys, subscribe, and once this is done posting, because it will automatically post, comment your profiles, and I will come and track you down and follow you, so long as you are adults. Yes. Oh, you duty kind of on camera. Yeah, damn.
PNWarachnids.com. That's where we get ours.
Yep. Tell them that we sent ya. That is our Theraphosa popsis. It's got that tarantula. All right, so this is the gritty part of owning exotic pets. Your exotic pets have got to eat other things, right? Well, this is our roach colony. We are letting the cage slowly dry out because it's too wet. We're also planning on getting some cage cleaners to clean up on when these guys don't finish their food. Not where we're at, no. As a matter of fact, some people that actually have the permits do wind up not taking care of their animals appropriately. So the only thing that permits do is fund the government more. I doth not approve. That's why I go live with you guys, because you guys will shame me enough. All right, so these guys are orange head roaches. Their juveniles are the red little critters right here. We also have in our colony, if I can find some, you're all right. Ooh, it's doing good. These critters right here. These are dubia roaches. This is a very healthy female dubia. We use orange head roaches and we use dubia. We feed them fish flakes, dog food, roses when they're in season, and oranges. We stopped trying to use all natural produce from the stores because what was said to be all natural wound up starting to kill our roaches. It's pretty bad when fish flakes will sustain your roaches, but carrots and potatoes will kill them. Thank you, Monsanto. I believe you have something to do with that. We need more fish flakes, by the way. We can order some tomorrow, right?
You want me to order them now?
We don't have the money. Well, if you want to. Roaches are actually, especially these, would make for the best starter pet because they are non-venomous. The orange head roaches do produce a smell when you go to hold them, but you can wash your hands off, you'd be fine. You can feed them dog food, some say cat food. I feed them fish flakes, rose petals, like any organic produce that you yourself grow, you can feed to them.
They'll be here tomorrow.
But yeah, don't go and buy them all organic stuff from the produce section. You just can't trust it, folks. I know I couldn't. Yeah, you know, if I really wanted to go full, what is that? New World Order, I could start eating my roaches, I suppose.
Grind them up, turn them into flour.
I remember doing live crude surgery on grasshoppers as a kid, psychopath local. Ah, yes. What little kid hasn't tortured insects?
The most I did was used to try to catch grasshoppers.
We do not name every single one of them. However, I will tell you right now that we hardly ever come across any that have died. It usually is a rarity. So all of these are extremely all of the adults seem to be extremely old, except for the ones that have the intact wings. Those are just the babies. And that is a male orange head. You can tell because of the white dot. The females. Oh my god.
I thought it was funny.
I used to have a pet spider, but he died when I was on vacation because my sister wasn't taking care of her right. That is so hard to do. That is so hard to do. You can, I will admit, you can fuck up taking care of a tarantula. I have done it before. But most of the time, it's to an extent that you can easily correct it. What did she do? Turn your tarantula's cage into an aquarium? I mean, good God. You know how long it takes for a tarantula to get so stressed out by a dry cage? Oy. Now, there is the chance that your spider or your tarantula was a male and matured without you realizing it, because some tarantula species, like the Balfouri, I can get into that because we have one male left. Some tarantula species don't hook out when they mature. It all depends on the breed. And believe it or not, some New World tarantulas do not hook out as males either. It all, again, comes down to the breed. Let's go and take a look at the mature male Balfouri, shall we? And then we'll do one more set of curls. Oh, damn, I'm just as ugly as I was before. Now, my wife outside just heard me say that. So if you look at the forelimbs on this tarantula, this male tarantula, you'll see that there are no hooks. There are no tibial hooks. He does have pedipalps. And he has had intercourse with the female right there. We are looking, hopefully, at some babies in the future. But as of right now, we don't see any. But yeah, no tibial hooks on this. Monocentropus balfouri typically do not tend to cannibalize. At least that's what I read up on. They will typically let the babies mature, start to mature out, and you will have yourself a colony. What's up, Annette Lowe? You can try to be honest. Teenagers, so I haven't said much about it. Alright, we gotta go and spray down the centipede cage. She hasn't come out yet. I'm hoping that it's doing alright. What was that all about?
That was funny.
What was that?
The sound of somebody going by.
Really? Because I heard...
You know those trucks that work for the railroad company that can drive
Yeah.
on those tracks? It was that. And that one had the most, what in the world, watching it go by like this.
I mean, just a local, you of all people should not be the one to say that. I'm going to give you shit just for tonight. I'm going to let it go tomorrow. But given that it's
We're
her...
not all adults here. Just local.
Most of us, Yoda local is...
Fine.
Annette Lowe, what did you say? All right, the only reason I subbed is because of Spider. Hey!
She missed the spiders.
You missed the spiders? All right, hold on. We will do a quick recap. All right. Here we go. Sorry. I'm sorry. So this is our male, Gem. Yeah, sure. Hit us with your best shot, my friend. Show us what you got. This is Blue. This is an asshole. He's very prone to being stuck in his home. That's our Harpic deer Polcrives. Black people are pretty friggin' cool. Like, what do you want me to say? This is a male Monosyntropus balfouri. This is a female. She is Galorum. He is Mo. That is one blurry tarantula. That is Charlotte, our Whitney. That is a little bitch, our Lasiodora parabana. This is Mochi. He is our leucistic ball python. Why you go around asking streamers that? Because he's trying to stir up shit. That's literally the only reason to do that. No different than politicians that try race baiting. Hope that makes you feel good about yourself there, stranger.
Did somebody else say something?
That is Belle, our firefly morph.
Sausage.
Look at her. She's so pretty. Her cage is so warm, too. I were a snake at the... And if you're wondering what the size differences in between tarantula, we actually have 3 molts worth of growth here.
Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Keep getting everything off.
So, this is when we first got her. This is the second instar from when we got her. And this is the latest one right here. Look at that. It has not stayed strong. It's kind of still strong. If you get it too wet, you get mold growth, but then, that gives you the chance to clean out their dens and whatnot. So it's good for the tarantula. When you got to go and clean it out, it means that their environment's going to be A-okay. Hemorrhoids, that not going to happen. This is a little guy. Is lady. You can get humidity gauges for inside your cage. You can get the cheap kind, or there are electronic kinds that will go and tell you the temperature as well. We're going to have to start using those soon. However, we have one right here. Boom. %, humidity, which is probably not the best. We have 77 low 6.
First got it.
Have you ever ever have a spider and a snake meet? No, because
Not on purpose.
the only time that tarantulas ever get out is when they decide that they're going for a walk during their critter care, which is when we go and make sure they have the proper humidity and the proper water. And usually we don't hold snakes during that because we had one incident where the snake pulled one of the tarantula cages off of the table. The tarantula survived, but that was way too close. Snake owners roam the house like a... Well, that depends entirely on the size of the snake. When you're talking something as small as like a juvenile ball python, Burmese python, reticulated python, those snakes are way too small to be pulling those shenanigans with because they can get back into your compressor in the back of your fridge or your freezer or your heaters, potentially squeeze out from under doorways. When you have reticulated and Burmese pythons, they're large enough that you don't necessarily have to worry about them trying to squeeze into the small places because they can't fit in the small places. It's the same reason why I like the idea of having ginormous tarantulas, is because when they get out, if they get out, the various spots that you're going to find them are going to diminish because they cannot fit. While there could be a tarantula in the grates. Your beehole? Ew. Phil Bell Frage. Tone it down, you freak of nature. How do you feel about
Beep, beep.
she said the line. Yeah, what Acid said, it would technically be unethical for them to get together, but in reality, if you are a good animal caretaker, you're not going to put them together. You actually have a corn snake. Corn snakes, generally speaking, should not be left to roam around the house. Just yeah, Phil's going to get time out. Do you need to apply dominance or ground? No. No.
Hey,
Generally speaking, you basically... She's all right, Ruben. There you go. I never said anything freaky, Phil. So they tend to have a little bit more... yeah, we'll call it spice, but it's more defensive nature. Looking at you while you're trying to get that nature. They can also be extremely ravenous and food prone. Ball pythons are by far the easiest snake to care for because they are less likely to try and bite you. I'm lagging. Oh, all right. What is the quality frame rate? I have no idea.
Well, you're better now.
All right. So do you pick up and choose snakes that just aren't very aggressive by default? Technically, yes. But with ball pythons, that's generally how they are. There has been at least one ball python that I've owned that did not do well. She was very feisty and yeah. Wound up having to get put down because she got out and got into a rat nest and got chewed up.
And got what?
Chewed up.
Oh.
She was a baby and she had to get put down. But that was back when I was 15, 16 years old. That was the only time I've had a ball python that really wanted to kill me. But anyway. Yeah, I know. Generally speaking, the best way to do it is to take it to a vet and they will euthanize it. But if you don't have a vet around, you want to rend the head from the body like you would a chicken. Yeah. It was probably the lowest point that I'd ever been when taking care of animals. No, second lowest. The rats were the lowest. Anyway, you guys, I hate to leave you on that note, but we've got to get to bed. Please subscribe when this is done posting, or if you want to comment on any other video that I've made, comment and I will track you down. So long as you're an adult, I will subscribe to your channels, and we can get the ball rolling on getting everybody, well, to the 10,000 follower goal so we can all start profiting off of this app. Have a good night, stay safe, and remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.